Hi, how's everyone going? Today I was actually just having a shower and my roommate decided to talk to me. So here I am sharing with you what I am gonna call the roommate experience or experiment, if you wanna call it experiment. So we all have a little voice in our heads that literally does not stop talking. It is basically your mind and its only job is to talk to you. Now, what's fascinating is that we all want to get rid of it. Like it's if you're aware of it, we feel like, oh my god, this is so much. I would love this to stop. It is driving me crazy. Or sometimes you just minding your own business, and then this voice just tells you stuff that is so irrelevant. That is like, why are you even telling me this? I am right now. I'm leaving, or I'm doing this, or I'm working, or trying to fall asleep, for example. Like how many of you actually try to fall asleep and it's just that chatter in your mind telling you, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do that. And what if this is gonna happen? And what if all that other stuff is gonna happen? So I've been reading The Untethered Soul and he talks about the roommate. So I decided to do a little experiment with it and see how crazy I would go. And so far it's been very interesting. So that little voice in your head, I am gonna call it the roommate, or he calls it the roommate, which is basically a person that lives with you. It's someone that it just doesn't go away. So the experiment is very simple. What I decided to do was materialize that person. So imagine, or actually just pretend that someone is actually talking to you 24/7. So that you're going to work, you're driving to work, you're moving to study, you're doing sports, whatever it is. If that voice talks to you, it's literally a person next to you saying that. Now, because it's our own voice, we're very gentle with it and we don't actually get upset about it. It's just like, you're just like, I wonder why can't it stop and all that stuff. But what if it was an actual person? What if you could make a person, what if you could grab all those thoughts and give it a personality? What if you could give it a character? What if that voice actually sounded like someone, and that someone is literally next to you 24/7, and every time there's a thought or a conversation in your mind about something, it's not you, it's that roommate, it's that person next to you talking, hey, you forgot to buy the milk, or hey, don't forget to say this to this person, I should have said this, and you should have done that, and let me sing a song to you, and the freaking song doesn't go away for hours. That's your roommate. So what I would suggest, if you're actually wanting to do the experiment, spend at least one day with your roommate. And what that means is just get up, and every time the thought comes up, you go, how would I reply to this person? If someone was to talk to me that way, what would I say back? Fascinating. Like, fascinating the amount of times I've said literally F off, I don't want to hear any of that, I have no time for you, or hey, that's an interesting thought, thank you for sharing. But it's interesting because you don't want to engage in the thought, or it's up to you if you do, but the experiment is just noticing the voice. It's actually saying, what would I do, how would I react to a person talking to me that constantly about all that stuff. Or like for me, it was like a song would come up and just literally in my head for hours until I said, dude, can you just sing something differently, please? Like, I don't mind the song, I don't mind a song, because at least it's not crappy talk and I enjoy the song, but you just sing something else. And it is very interesting that when you start doing this, your roommate will find things to do. So for example, if he's telling you, oh my god, you put on weight, blah blah blah, and you say, nah, not interested in that topic, can you talk about something else? It would instantly talk about something else. So it is fascinating because it does behave as a person. And if you do it, even without thinking that it's a person, if you do it in your mind and you give your mind a job to do something else, then it would do it. Like if you can't fall asleep, you go, hey, why don't we just go and chase pink elephants together? Well, how would it be like to go into a safari? But you're actually talking to your friend. Boy, you don't have to verbalize it because otherwise you would look a bit crazy. But hey, we're all crazy, so it's all good. But yeah, that is the experiment. See how you go. I would love to hear how people go about this. And if you've done it in the past, oh, please let me know, because it's been a fantastic week for me just actually playing with my roommate. And it's fascinating because then you get to see where are you at with your thoughts. What's your roommate actually thinking about? And remember, all those thoughts are energy. So every single thought that person gives you, it's energy you're using. So my job right now is actually, I'm just going to notice them and see what patterns I find. And then my next week is going to be how many of those can I change to something else or totally remove them. So sometimes you get the silence and it's fantastic. But most of the time there's someone talking to you all the time. So that's my experiment. I will let you guys know next week how I go with trying to change thoughts. But yeah, let me know. If you like this, make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and you leave me comments or likes, whatever you like. I love doing this, but I would love to know if it's actually helping people and if it's of value to you. I do it more for me, but I would love to know how it goes for you. So hope you guys have an awesome week and let me know how you go. Cheers. Bye.